Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about Indonesia and China. The governments of Indonesia and China, especially. Remember, those two were a strong, a very strong supporters of the Palestine during the latest war between Israel and Palestine. China and Indonesia, they criticize Israel and throw their support behind the Palestine. But now I want to show you a couple of things happening in Indonesia and China. First, Indonesia, Rohingya refugee. As you can see, you know, most of them are now in Bangladesh. They're in Bangladesh. However, many of them left Bangladesh for unknown reason. And several days ago, about 600 of them, they reached Indonesia. But the Indonesian, they didn't want them to land. As you can read from Al Jazeera. On Thursday, a third boat carrying some 249 people was met with resistance from locals in Birion who refused to allow it to land and pushed the vessel back out to the sea. Indonesia, most of Muslims in Indonesia, they also support the Palestine. They feel that because they're Muslims and the Palestinians are Muslims, they must support them. But when it comes to Rohingya refugee, they don't want them anymore. Indonesia has some refugees, some Rohingya refugees who are allowed to stay in Indonesia. And some of them, they don't even have jobs still until now. They don't do anything. They were given food and water, that's all. Nobody cared about Rohingya refugee. But then, when it comes to Palestine, it's a different story. All of the sudden, Indonesia, even the president went to Saudi Arabia, to Riyadh, for the summit a couple of weeks ago. This is what I meant by hypocrite. Indonesian government, these people are hypocrites. Now we move to China. China authorities have closed and altered hundreds of mosques in northern regions of Ningxia and Gansu. As you can see, and this is even funnier. Look at this. A mosque was closed and turned into a cloth shoe poverty alleviation workshop in Huangniwan village in August 2018. As you can see, mosque shuttered, raised altar in Muslim areas. And this is not an old news. I know this one is looks like a from 2018, but it's not. This news actually newer. As you can see, look, you can see here November 22, 2023. So the government of China, they closed down many mosques and altered them. Also demolished their minarets. The minarets that they used for azan or call to prayer are demolished. But then, and again, The government of China talking about human rights in Palestine, talking how barbaric was the Israeli. Like I said, hypocrisy. And this is happening several days ago. All this. Do you hear any Muslims complaining about the government of Indonesia, complaining about the government of China? Nobody. Nobody even talk about it. No Muslims get angry and protesting on the streets. What about that actor or actress, Susan Sarandon? Is she not going to protest about the Rohingya refugee, the treatment of Rohingya refugee? Nobody even talk about anything. As usual. Well, that's all from me for today. Thank you for listening and watching. God bless you all. Have a nice life.